You just bought a new house, perfect, untouched, or so you thought. But what if the walls whisper at night? What if something already lives there watching you? A new home, a fresh start. But what if something was already there? At first, it's small things. A misplaced object, a flickering light, a door that opens on its own. But then, the house starts watching you. Tonight, we explore terrifying stories of new homes that became nightmares. Before you buy your dream house, watch this first. A family moved into a brand new home. Modern, bright, and perfect. But soon, their young daughter began waking up in terror, saying someone was knocking on her door at night. Each time they checked, no one was there. One afternoon, while playing in her room, she suddenly stopped. Staring at the wall, she whispered, "He's here." When her parents knocked on the wall, something knocked back. Strange sounds. Late at night, when the house was silent, they heard it. Whispers. Faint, unintelligible, but undeniably real. At first, they thought it was the wind. Then their son said, "Did you hear that? Someone just said my name." The sounds weren't coming from outside. They were coming from inside the walls. After researching, they discovered that their home was built over an old asylum. Some believe voices from the past can be trapped in the very structure of a house. Secret room. New homes are supposed to be empty and untouched, but sometimes they hide something disturbing. A couple noticed a draft coming from their bedroom wall. When they tapped on it, the sound was hollow. Curious, they removed part of the drywall and found a hidden room. Inside, there was a single wooden chair and deep scratch marks on the walls, as if someone had been trapped inside. They left immediately, but when new owners moved in, they heard the same knocking from inside the walls. Watching eyes. Some homeowners report a strange feeling of being watched, even when they are alone. Mirrors reflecting a shadow that isn't there. Doors shutting on their own. Clocks stopping at the same time every night. One family installed security cameras after feeling uneasy in their brand new house. When they reviewed the footage, they saw a shadowy figure standing at the end of their hallway. But when they checked the next morning, there were no footprints and no way anyone could have entered. Real cases. 1. The moving shadow. A couple moved into a modern home with large mirrors. Each night, they noticed a dark blur in the reflection, but when they turned around, nothing was there. They set up a camera and recorded something horrifying. The shadow moved on its own. 2. Footsteps upstairs. A woman lived alone but heard footsteps upstairs every night. She called the police, who found dusty footprints leading to the attic. Inside, there was a makeshift bed and empty food wrappers. Someone had been living in her house for months without her knowing. 3. The basement door. A man bought a house with a locked basement door. The real estate agent said, "Just don't open it." One night, curiosity got the best of him. He forced the door open and found a cold, empty room with a chair in the center, facing the wall. On the back of the door, scratched into the wood, were the words, "Do not let him out. Evil influence. Not all hauntings involve ghosts." Sometimes, a house itself changes people. Families who move into new homes report mood swings, paranoia, and sudden aggression. Some homes have histories of suicides and violence that seem to repeat. Toxic materials in walls or floors can cause hallucinations, dizziness, and nightmares. One man moved into a newly built house and within weeks began having violent dreams of harming his wife. Doctors blamed stress, but when they moved out, the dream stopped. Months later, they learned that 3 previous owners had all experienced the same thing. Signs and warnings. If strange things happen in your home, pay attention. Unexplained cold spots could be paranormal energy. Electronic devices malfunctioning. Spirits often disrupt electricity. Objects moving on their own. Classic sign of a haunted space. A constant feeling of dread. Trust your instincts. How to escape. If your new home feels wrong, there are things you can do. Research the land before moving in. Many haunted homes are built over burial grounds, asylums, or crime scenes. Set up cameras. They capture what the human eye fails to see. Try cleansing rituals. Many cultures have ways to remove negative energy. If nothing works, leave. Some houses don't want new owners. Would you stay? Some say hauntings aren't real. Others know better. Do you believe a house can be truly evil? Have you ever felt something watching you? Drop your experiences in the comments if you dare. Outro fades to black. A faint whisper echoes. Get out. Subscribe for more terrifying stories and sleep well if you can.